There's the minder visiting again. What sort of trouble does it have? Hey, Twilight, did you know that our maker's making Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Australia? Oh no, I didn't, Spike. It sounds exciting. I hope Heaven Stair will have a look at that. 90 years of the little engine that could. Australia. Series 22. Episode 9. Put upon engines. Duncan and Tilly were visiting the mine. There was a sign which was put here. It said, "The mine has been empty since Sir Mango Stone was sick and was on the loose, hiding the documents in 1977. This mine, people say, is being turned into a hideout. His enemies were after him when he closed it," said Duncan. "Why?" asked Tilly. "They were the Tim Tam brothers." "Yes, they were after him when he was doing his last work. How did you know?" "Well, I met them in the 90s in my railway. They're in my book, but for some reason they didn't have a care for it, and that man Mango Stone was my controller. He wanted to let them chase him to protect me." "Oh, you are clever. Now you know them. Do you know where they are?" "Let me think. When you took me to the workshop to get rid of the stagnant water off me, we heard some noise. The sound was coming from a block. I've known it for years, and was thinking they came here to look for me. After coming here first, when I came here on my move day." "Oh, no. We were nearly put upon. Let's see what they're doing. But first, we'll have to cover the entrance so they won't know where the victim hid his documents." The engines covered up the entrance of the mine. And went to find the block. They stopped behind some bush and could see the block hidden in a few trees. "That house is where they live, Hyde. We'll have to get them to jail by making a noise. You give them a surprise. Don't let them ask you about the man we know. Right, Duncan? Once they're taken there, we'll look in the house." The engines did the plot. Tilly sneaked up to the block quietly, whistled a toot. That got their attention. The man came out. "Ah! The engine we've been trying to catch. Mango isn't here to save you. You're not toast. Tim Tam brothers, long time no see. I did spy on you when I was doing my last day's work in my home. What are you wanting me for? We want you scrapped." "Yeah, we want you to be a scrap display piece. Let us get your wheels off, seem as you have got it for making the books of yourself. They're rubbish. Tilly, we smoke at the Tin Tam brothers. They got branded from the heat and were getting wet. Duncan popped out and did the same. At last the criminals gave up. Tilly wished magic smoke. It picked up a gun and melted it. My gun! Then it engulfed the first Tin Tan brother. Fried his body. He fell to the ground. It was painful, that spell. The other Tin Tan brother tried to get away, but Duncan caught him in this magic smoke. It too fried his body, after engulfing him as well. The two men lay in shock and pain. They'd completely forgotten their plot and were sent to jail. Then the crews looked in the block and took out a bag. It was full of money. We'll have to send this to the banks, they said. They're toasting themselves. They went back to the mine and looked for the documents. They found a box and opened the lid and found them. Phew! We're glad we stopped the crooks. First, they weren't smart enough to find it. They got caught after this affair. We'll have to change the mine to a museum. They went away, and when the thin controller heard about the story, about Mango trying to let the Tin Tan brothers not scrap Tilly, he said, "That block was built by a wrong friend of mine. Kronk was doing crook work in secret when he was at college. I was then told my teacher what he did. He got kicked out and taken to jail. He was in there for years, till he made the block in 1999. That's when he escaped. He told his kids to hunt you down, so he can rule your railway without you to stop him. When he was on his way to find a hiding place to live, he got caught again. This time he was left to die. I was with the police and told him, 'You're not the friend for me. Your mind has gone mad for trying to rule a railway. You'll be put in jail again to die.' The Tin Tan brothers were hiding in the new house they moved to, and knew they had to complete their father's task, but it failed. You saved your railway from a first robbery, which didn't happen. The engine cools and the thin controller went to the block and began taking it down by burning it. Ted and Duncan watched with unhappy looks, pleased their crime stopping was complete. Once the building was gone, they backed away. That night, Tilly went to bed, sleeping. With the thought of her enemies, she was thinking. They were moaning, wanting to get out, and she thought about the police telling them the block and house were taken down and searched, they would be sad for the years to come. She almost thought she could hear them wanting her to make the house again, but that would never happen.